I finally have your Christmas present.
Oh yeah, I never. Oh! My god!
So take it out and show everyone.
Ah! Is that the whole thing?
Yeah, in hardcover.
Holy shit!
Now this is hardcover Superman American Alien by Max Landis. Oh my gosh.
That's
Which
an amazing
is a really,
present.
really
Holy
great
shit, Ed!
out of continuity miniseries that Max
That
Landis
is
wrote.
so much better than what I got you.
That we both really, really love. Like, it's just like an incredible comic book that everybody should go read. It's absolutely phenomenal. Also, I only just realised why this cover is so great because
he's the only one not wearing the Superman
I never
shirt.
saw it before.
It's amazing.
It's a great cover.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's like seriously, it's probably the best
Read it!
It's,
I'm gonna go home and read it right now.
Like, it's probably a stretch to call it the best Superman comic of all time just because it's only 7 issues long, but like...
There are also a lot of Superman stories.
Yeah.
It's hard to digest them all.
Yeah, and there's a lot of very different Superman stories, but
this is up there.
It's probably most comparable to All-Star Superman in the fact that it's very much about Superman and that it's out of continuity, but I think it's better than All-Star Superman just because of all the baggage of All-Star Superman. But yeah, it's really, 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 really good. Like, especially like the first few issues as well, like it's just really good. And I know, and Ben loves Superman, and Ben loves Superman American Alien, so Superman American Alien.
Dude, this is amazing.
Yeah, I thought it was an alright present. It only took like 3 weeks to get here.
Hello everybody, welcome to Woken Title Productions. My name's Ben, his name's Ed, and we're here to bring you another episode of Movie Talk. Back for 2017. We're going to kick it straight off. This week we're talking...
Ben, it's like our 4th episode 2017. At least.
I'm aware. Thank you. Kicking straight off the episode today, we're talking about The Edge of 17. This is a movie that's been out for a little while now. We had a chance to see it a few days ago, and because I'm an idiot with a clustered timetable, I had to keep pushing this back for Ed. So this episode, you'll be likely seeing it on Tuesday instead of Monday. My apologies for that. You can blame me and love Ed instead.
Not to mention that the Australian release times are just like the worst, so everyone in America probably saw it like end of December.
True. So
And it's now the 16th of January.
Oh well. It's fine, we get other movies earlier. It levels out. But
I don't want those movies early. Yes, I do, actually.
Yes, you do. Trust me.
They're all comic book movies. I love comic book movies.
Yeah. Look. Well, where do I even start with this? You were saying this is a first-time director.
Yeah.
This does not show. This film has excellent directing, yeah. And excellent pacing as well. What's this director's name? You had it up before.
Kelly Freeman Craig.
Kelly Freeman Craig. First-time director. Does a really great job. There's really not much I can think of to fault in this movie. Obviously, it's not a very fast movie, but that said, slow pacing isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes you want your movie to move slowly. And this film feels very organic in the way that it moves, so even though it is slow, you know, you feel like you're at every spot for the right amount of time. This film is very, very good like that.
Yeah, there's nothing wasted in the movie.
Yeah, there really isn't.
There's nothing you're watching and you're like, why are we seeing this? Like, everything has a purpose and it's all building something.
Certainly while you're in the film, like, you're sucked into everything that's happening. You're just following this main character, Nadine, everywhere you go. And the actors, like, a lot of these actors are just kids and they do really, really good jobs.
I wouldn't say they're kids.
Well, no, they're young. Certainly, is it Haley Steinfeld, Ed?
Yep, Haley
Steinfeld with a T at the start. It's not Jerry Seinfeld's daughter. Steinfeld.
Yeah, she's a 96 baby, so she's just older than us. She's only 3 months. She's only 3 months older than you, Ben. What are you doing with your life?
Nothing. My life is a waste.
And then her best friend is even older than that, so she's like 2 years older than us. And then Blake Jenner is really old.
Yeah, 1992.
But despite their youth, as some would say, they're all really, really good. And even though Blake Jenner is like super old
24
for the age that he's playing like a senior in high school, I think. Like
He must be playing an 18-year-old or something. But he's
well, yeah,
24.
because he talks about searching for colleges.
Yeah.
So he's clearly in his last year of high school.
Yeah.
Because they're talking about prom and college and things like that. So yeah, he is. Oh, I say so. But yeah, like they all do a really good job, and they're really well supported by the older actors in this movie, specifically Woody Harrelson, who is just amazing. Like he's really, really good in this. Like I wasn't, because I don't really like watching trailers for like these sort of movies. So I didn't watch any trailers for this. And I was like, is he gonna be like this like really sympathetic character, or like just like kind of a bit of a butt, but you know that he's really well meaning at the same time? And it turned out that he's just a massive butt, but really well meaning at the same time. And it was really, really enjoyable to watch. And Kyra Sedgwick, who plays the mother of Nadine and Darian, was also really good. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like the strength isn't just in the actors and how they act, but it's in the relationships they have with each other as well. Like, they're all really, really key. Like, you see, clearly it's a bit of a dysfunctional family, but every relationship kind of works in its own way. Especially, like, by the end of the film, it's all sort of fleshed out very well. It's all very organic. And, yeah.
The writing's really good.
Yeah,
like
it is
the
really
writing
good.
is continually hilarious. Like even when, like things aren't going so well for the characters,
which
still,
is basically
it's hard
the
not to
entire
laugh.
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, like definitely. Because this is by no means like a happy endeavor. Most of this film is just like
it's basically 2 hours of self-destruction.
Yeah, it's 2 hours of self-destruction. Yeah. So much so that it makes Bridget Jones look like a capable, well-rounded adult. Like, from the first Bridget Jones movie. Yeah. She is in the last one. Anyway. The writing is very good. You're right, because even though, like, this should just be a shit fest the entire time, like, there is nothing happy. There is nothing going for them at all. And yet you're still there, you're still having a good time because it's just written really well and the jokes come at the right time, you know, it's got the right tone, everything just sort of sits well.
Yeah, and Haley Steinfeld just has like ridiculous like charisma that just like carries you along. It like
she really does.
She's an absolute standout.
Star of the future for sure.
Really good.
Yeah. Still hard to imagine someone like that having an image problem though. Right.
She has an image problem? Oh right, within the movie.
Yeah.
I was like, I found that weird as well. Like she's like super good looking.
You're not
she's not popular.
Hey, Haley Steinfeld, I have a problem with your performance. You're not unattractive enough to be a dork.
I mean, anyone can be a dork, but like, it does come off as like a little bit jarring. It's like she only has one friend. Yeah, it's like, but like, still, you just you just move past it.
You do, because she does act really, really well, and there's a lot of relatable things in this movie. This movie carries you through with the empathy you have for this character. Everything that Nadine, Haley Steinfeld's character, goes through, you've experienced at least one of these things as a kid growing up. Girls are probably going to relate to more of these problems than boys because the main character is a girl.
Yeah, we saw it with a couple of our female friends, and I think they certainly got a couple of things out of it that we were like, oh yeah. And while they were like, and we were like, okay. So
but there is something here for everyone. Like, we got things out of it. There are things we were able to relate to, and like, because it's just a shitty time being a teenager, you know? Like, you got this really short perspective. You don't know everything yet, but you wish you did, and you got all of your own problems for the first time, and it's just hard to deal with. I think certainly the most testament to the writing is that Nadine is a bitch.
Oh yeah.
For like this entire movie.
Especially to her best friend.
Yeah, you should not like her. Well, I'm not going to explain why, because it's kind of spoilerish for the movie, but you just should not like this character.
Ben, it's in the IMDb, just like one sentence.
Alright, fine. So her best friend starts dating her older brother, and she's usually just like, no, you can't do this to me. It's like, she's not doing anything to you. Her relationship with your older brother should not affect her relationship with you that much. It should, like, this much. That's how much.
But at the same time, it makes sense why you feel like Nadine would be affected by it.
Well,
just because of like Nadine's relationship with her brother.
True, which is rather
But by
destructive.
the time you get to the end of the movie, you're like, oh wait, like you're a terrible person. But it's fine because you stop being a terrible person. Because character development.
Every story ever. You're a terrible person. You
Until
were a
you're
terrible
not.
person, but it's okay because you're not a terrible person. No, it's true. She's a bitch for most of this movie. You, by all means, we should not care about this character, and yet we do because she's written so well and she's acted so well, and we go through this movie just really relating to just the shit mood this character's in all the time and all of the shit they have to deal with. I think that's the charm of the movie, and that's why so many people like it so much. It's a really simple formula, but it's executed to perfection.
And I also really appreciate the ending of this movie, which I won't talk about in too much detail. But like, I find that movies often have, like
They feel the need
They
for
feel-
a
they-
big dramatic resolution.
not a big dramatic resolution, but like resolving everything, so taking it from
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
here to like here, where like everything's bad to like everything's fantastic. The movie
We all get
does
to the
a
point
really-
of rainbows and butterflies.
yeah, the movie does a
somehow.
really good job of just like ending it at a really good spot. That's really interesting. Like, it doesn't like purposely just go like poof, everything's perfect. It's like we've solved some little things, and hopefully that bodes well for the future. And movie, it's really well done.
Yeah.
Which is the same strength that La La Land.
They solve what needs to be solved, and they leave the rest to be mulled over by the audience,
Indeed.
which I did. I'm kind of glad that I had a few days to think about this after we saw it, because like it's really stood over in my head. This would have made my top 10 films of 2016 had we
Yeah,
seen it in
same.
time before doing that video. I'm not entirely sure where on the list it would have gone.
High.
Definitely high.
Probably top 5. Even.
This was an enjoyable film. We walked out of it really, really enjoying it. The girls we saw it with even more so because they can really relate to all of the girl stuff that's written in the movie. Kyle,
Fucking. Not as impressive as my throw last time. Just like straight
no,
up,
but he's
straight
gone.
at the door.
Can you see him?
Yes.
You had to get up. Sit down, Ed. The girls we saw it with loved it even more. This is a great, heartfelt movie. This is a wonderful coming-of-age story. And I feel like this is a movie... They should play this movie for every teenager that starts high school. It's like, listen, the next few years are going to feel like shit, but it's okay. Here's why. Play Edge of 17. Solve every problem in high school before it even starts. Thank you so much for watching our review. We both highly recommend you see this again. There's something in this movie for everybody. It's so hard to find faults. It's so hard to pinpoint those faults down because you get caught up in the wonderfulness that is this entire movie.
Jeez, I said an outro, not a review. I'm kidding, keep going.
Go see it. Twice. Maybe 3 times. If you've enjoyed this video, if you like this content and you haven't subscribed yet, you can hit that subscribe button below. We'd greatly appreciate
Also,
that.
click the bell so you get notifications and the YouTube
Oh yeah,
sub box
apparently the
doesn't fuck you
bell.
over.
Yeah, definitely. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. We'd greatly appreciate that. We have a
The
Facebook.
bell!
Ring my bell! We have a Facebook page you can check out as well, facebook.com/working title YouTube. You can tweet us if you want to talk to us about the movie or anything movie related. Ed knows a lot of things about video games as well. We're both huge comic
try.
book fans. At Edward Nowak, at BenchWaters01, because, you know, I couldn't find a good one.
Because I don't have a unique name like Edward
No,
Nowak.
I really don't. Very generic name, Benjamin Waters. What am I forgetting, Edward?
Facebook.
I did say Facebook.
Oh, did you?
Yep,
Oh, okay. But then that's it.
that's it. Thank
you
you
can
so
follow
much
me on
for...
Instagram if you really want to. At Edward Nowak. It's a public account, you know.
Follow me on Snapchat. Also,
Edward-
support my Craigslist account.
Edward_Nowak.
And my Tinder account.
I just have my Snapchat out.
Do people use Craigslist?
I don't know. What's
Apparently-
Craigslist?
It's just another dating thing.
Oh, it's a
dumb.
dating thing. There you go. Yeah, follow Ben on Craigslist.
Yeah, no,
which he
I
totally
don't have-
has.
I don't have Craigslist.
He doesn't need any help in that department.
Debatable. I don't have Tinder. Tinder is just real fucking dumb.
I'm gonna get cut a lot of this out.
Thank you so much for watching, guys, and until next time, have a good one.